Alright guys, it's your boy Ryan Thomas here, and today I'm going to be looking over the late 2014 Mac Mini in 2016. Now this is the same one that is, I believe, sold on the Apple website and in the Apple stores. They haven't managed to do a refresher of it yet, and I hope they do, because it's actually a truly great little device, and it will mean that the ones like this would actually go down in price. Now firstly, I just want to say this is actually a modified Mac Mini, meaning that it is not pretty much anywhere near stock in terms of its storage and the way that it uses storage. So instead of having a PCI Express SSD, it actually has a SATA SSD, and it has a 1000 gigabyte or 1 terabyte, I believe, SanDisk drive in it, making it basically uber fast. It is a stupidly fast little machine, and obviously with the efficiency of OS 10, or now it's called Mac OS, it is extremely streamlined and everything works really well, especially when you're opening applications. You have the little bounce on the dock. It doesn't really take long. It's a great experience. When I would recommend it for any computer, upgrading to an SSD is going to make the world of difference from a hard drive. The other great thing about this Mac Mini is it's absolutely tiny. I mean, for a computer, this is ridiculous. It's just about as big as my external hard drive, which I have hooked up to it, and I will tell you about my setup a little bit later on. But overall, the Mac Mini is such a small form factor, you could literally put it in a backpack, and because I have this SSD upgrade and I don't have any mechanical drives in it, I could literally just throw it in a backpack and take it around and not really have to worry about it too much. It's also, despite having such a small form factor, does not have an external power brick either, like some small form factor computers, meaning you can just carry around a figure of 8 cable and it will work perfectly fine. Talking of I/O, we've got a figure of 8 power connector, which I was talking about before, meaning that you don't need an external power supply. We've also got a Gigabit Ethernet port, which I use. I never rely on Wi-Fi, especially, I want to get my full 200 meg down, and for that I kind of need Gigabit. We have an HDMI port. Not sure if this supports 4K, but it definitely supports 21:9, which is awesome. We also have two Thunderbolt 2 connectors, which is awesome. I love seeing Thunderbolt 2. That is stupidly quick, 20 gigabits a second there. Then we also have 4 USB 3.0 ports, an SD-XE card slot, and a microphone and also a headphone jack, so I guess input and output there. We've also got a little bit of a grill on the back, for the fan that's going on inside that little bad boy. It does have a 2.6 GHz Intel Core i5, which is believed the best i5 you can get. I'm not sure. They used to have a 2 GHz i7 model, but this was way back and it didn't have any of these newer features. It also has 8 GB of 1600 MHz DDR3 RAM. I'm guessing that's soldered on. And then we also have, the 1 terabyte drive I have built in. You could have a PCI Express SSD, I believe, but this has the Intel Iris 1.5 GB graphics, which I believe is shared memory. I'm not sure, but either way, it works really well, especially in Final Cut Pro. Now, I am used to using, Adobe Premiere Pro on my main system, on my gaming computer, I guess. But my gaming computer just can't handle 4K video anymore. It is pretty old. I mean, that thing's got a 6-core i7, and it's just not liking it anymore. The thing about Apple is the efficiency. This thing has literally, I think it's 1/6 the amount of threads, but definitely a third of the cores. It has the same amount of RAM, and it also has, an SSD boot drive. And it's capable of editing 4K video like it's nothing. It is insanely good. If you want to edit on this thing and you were having any doubts that, you maybe want to go up to a Mac Pro, I'm kind of glad I didn't buy the Mac Pro and I went for this, because it is a fraction of the cost. I believe mine was £600 because I got the modified one. It was about £600, and it literally just chews through 4K footage like it's nothing. This is all to do really with the software and optimization, which is awesome, but the fact that a computer that is that small can edit 4K footage so well. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been your boy Ryan Thomas. This has been a really cool video to make, because I never really thought I'd be sitting here with a Mac Mini on my desk, but I do, and I'm loving it. Next video will be an owning of the OnePlus 3 in 2016, and then hopefully we'll move on to bigger and better things. But I just really wanted to get this out of the way, because this is an awesome little video to make about this tiny little computer that I would recommend to anyone who is doing video editing, especially in 4K, because of the efficiency. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.